Okay.
Hi, I'd like to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my background. My name is Janet Vance, and I was born in London, England, and to this day I still remain a British citizen. My father is British and my mother is Hungarian and grew up in Israel, and she moved to England, which is where she met my dad and I was born, along with my two brothers. When I was 5 years old, we moved from England to the United States, settling in a little town called Madison, Connecticut, where I grew up in the same town until I was 18 years old. I've been married to my husband Brian for over 9 years now, and together we have two kids, Cassie who's 6, and Jamie who's 3, and one cat, Isabella, who we call Izzy for short. After graduating from high school in my little town, I moved to Boston, Massachusetts, where I went to a little women's college called Simmons College. There, I changed my major quite a lot, and I ended up deciding that I would do what I love to do, which is art. I love painting and drawing, so I received a Bachelor of Fine Arts in 1995. However, upon graduating, I realized I didn't really want to be a starving artist, and I couldn't really make a whole lot of money that way, and having a regular income was pretty important to me. So I decided to expand my babysitting services and just get right into all different kinds of childcare. I worked in a family daycare. I was a nanny for a while. I worked for an emergency babysitting service. You name it, I did it as far as childcare was concerned. As far as my hobbies, I like to do a lot of hands-on things like knitting and crochet, and I love to cook. I cook home-cooked meals about 3 or 4 times a week, and then that leaves for plenty of yummy leftovers where I don't have to cook and I can do other stuff. Another hobby I like to do is read, which I don't get too much time to do these days, but I like reading all kinds of books, fiction, nonfiction, biographies, that sort of thing. And occasionally I like watching TV too. Lately I've been really into the Discovery Health channels. Talking a little bit about my goals, my short-term goals are to start nursing school. I have decided that childcare is kind of over for me, so I quit my job last week, as a matter of fact, and I'm taking these prerequisite courses to get into a nursing program, which I hope to enter in fall of 2011. So it's a little bit away, and hopefully I will be done with that in a few years, and I can start a nursing career. Longer term goals, I would like to be able to send the kids to college. We live in sort of a small house, so I would like to upgrade to a bigger house one day, maybe get some newer cars, that kind of thing. Another thing I would love to do is travel. I haven't had the opportunity to travel too much outside of going to visit my parents in New England. They still live in New England. I would love to go visit other countries, see just different kinds of cultures and landscapes, and have the kids come along too. That would be wonderful. So that concludes my self-introductory speech. I hope you've enjoyed learning and listening about me, and good luck to you all in the class.